Hello and welcome to the match betting training series part 1. Now in this video I want to talk about the betting exchanges. So what is a betting exchange and how do they work? What makes them different to a normal bookmaker? And more importantly, what role do they play in match betting? The betting exchange is a vital tool to anyone who wants to make money from betting, particularly if you're interested in risk-free match betting. There's several exchanges out there, such as Betfair, BetDAQ and Smarkets, just to name a few. Now there's three main differences between a betting exchange and a traditional bookmaker. Unlike a traditional bookmaker, when you place a bet on a betting exchange, you're literally exchanging bets with other people just like yourself. And this brings me on to point number 2. A betting exchange will never ever place restrictions on your account. They will never limit the stakes that you can place, and they will never get annoyed at you for consistently making a profit. This is because, unlike a bookie, an exchange works with you, not against you. A bookie's only ever going to make a profit when you're losing money. An exchange will make a profit regardless, whether you win or lose. Lastly then, there's two different types of bets that you can place on a betting exchange, not just one. The first bet is a back bet. This is the exact same type of bet that you would place on any normal bookie. You will back something if you think it's going to win. The second type of bet is something called a lay bet. Now, if you're laying an outcome, you're effectively saying that this outcome will not happen. This is the complete opposite to a back bet. So for every bet that you place, you can decide whether it will or will not happen, and this will determine whether you back it or whether you lay it. I know what you're thinking, this sounds really confusing. Well, let me jump over to the Betfair exchange and I'll show you a simple, quick example.
Okay, so if you wanted to bet on Optical High, this horse here, to win, you would click on this blue box here and you would enter your stake over here. This is the exact same thing when you bet on a horse at a bookmaker. There's nothing new so far. So let's use £10 for this example. If I type £10 in the stake box, you can see down the side here the outcome of how much money you will win if that horse wins the race. And you can also see how much money you will lose if another horse wins. However, a lay bet is the exact opposite to a back bet. So if I cancel this and select the lay odds, and I'll enter £10 again, look again at these figures. If any other horse than the horse I just selected wins the race, I win that £10. But if it does win, then I have to pay out the winner, which means I lose £49. When you place a lay bet, you're effectively being the bookie. So why do you need to know this, and why is this useful in match betting? Well, the principle of match betting involves covering all of your outcomes to remove the risk. So let's pretend you had a £10 bet on Optical High at the bookmaker. You could then lay it for £10 at the same odds, and then you have your risk covered. You know that no matter what happens, one of your bets will win and one will lose. Optical High is either going to win the race or he's not going to win the race. There's no medium. This is now a risk-free bet. But why would you want to do that? Well, to be honest, there's actually many reasons. For example, if you have a free bet at the bookmaker, you could lay it on Betfair to ensure that you win something instead of just relying on luck and hoping that bet comes in. There are a lot of things you can do like this. There's many strategies to make risk-free profit, and we'll be going into more depth in our next videos. Don't forget to subscribe now for more risk-free betting videos, and comment below and give us a like if you found this useful.